Welcome back to JazzTime.com. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. If we offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be going over a Patek Philippe model number 4910/10A-011. Now this watch is quite an interesting one, but we'll be going over an unboxing first, and then we'll be showing you the watch itself later. Here are all the papers with an indication for the type of movement that it is. Spoiler alert, it is a quartz movement watch. Here's the certificate of authenticity, as you would expect from Patek Philippe. All right, and so that's all the papers right there. All right, and then here we have, the box that you would expect from them, but what's inside the small one? Well, let me angle you down here and we can actually take a look. All right, so opening this up, we have a little, seems to be a pouch in here, and it has the Patek Philippe Genève logo there. And opening it up, we can actually see that it is indeed the watch itself. All right, but first let's take a look and see what's in here. I believe this is extremely heavy. All right, and this is the box that it would typically come in. All right, with a little pillow for it to rest in. All right, so this box is actually empty, the way that we have received it here. But should you decide to put it away nicely, there it goes. And I believe that this is where the papers would typically go. So that's how we received it, and that's how some of you will receive this sort of watch when you order from us at jazztime.com. Okay, so I can set this in the back over here. All right, the tiny box off to the side there, actually. There. Better balance there. All right, and now onto the main event here. Now this is the 4910/10A-011. All right, it's wrapped up in this sort of protective sleeve here. And so here's part of the unboxing. We'll just be taking this off. All right, much like you would as well at home. All right, a little protector as well for the clasp. Thankfully, I still have nails, so I can take this off delicately as I can. Okay, all right. And there you have a tiny preview of what's to come later, the double-sided deployment clasp there. A little asymmetrical, but still symmetrical when closed. All right, and then there's a little battery indicator there to tell you when to change it. Very nice of them to do so. All right. Now, looking at this watch, it is entirely made of stainless steel. Rather small at 25 millimeters in width, 30 millimeters lug to lug, with a thickness of only 6 millimeters. Astoundingly tiny, excellent for a dress watch. Again, entirely in stainless steel with a silver toned overall color, as you would expect from stainless steel. Let's zoom in a bit there. All right. High polish on every conceivable surface. There's no brush finishing anywhere, except on the case back. If I can get the camera to focus there, there we go. Except for the case back, all right? So high polish along the sides, high polish on the double-sided flanks of the bezel there, behind the diamonds, as well as high polish on the side there with the crown, all right? Outsides of the links and insides as well. Fully radiant, and it's certainly suitable for its overall presentation with all of these diamonds. I believe there's 36, 18 on each side, with 10 diamonds on the dial itself, which is also a white dial with the scratch-resistant sapphire crystal on the front. The hands are also a luminous silver tone, so if I turn out the lights here, we can actually see that it does indeed glow in the dark. All right, granted, you're not going to see much in terms of hour markings because they are all diamonds that are set into the dial, all right? But if you have a good general bearing on where you are, you can actually tell the time quite easily regardless. All right, so again, the markers are diamond. Let me see if I can zoom in even closer and have you actually see how they're all set in there. All hand set, all handmade entirely, you know, as you would expect from Patek Philippe. All right. Extremely radiant, extremely gorgeous. Not much in terms of function. However, the Roman hour markers, the 12 and the 6, balance each other out very nicely, along with the way that the diamond hour markers are actually distributed. It's actually a very symmetrical presentation, makes it very pleasing to the eye, and, you know, again, not the easiest to read in terms of time, but hey, if you're experienced in watches at all, that should be no problem for you. All right, so the bezel on here is actually fixed. Obviously, you can't move it, you can't turn it, there's no way to rotate it. Because this is a rectangular case, the bezel has those stainless steel set with those 34 diamonds. 34 diamonds actually, 17 on each side. All right, and when we were looking at the functions here, note that this is indeed a quartz watch, so it has a kind of a different function overall when compared to the automatic watches that we typically have. All right, so get your nails in there and just pull out to the first position where you can then just adjust the minute hand to wherever you need it to go. All right, and that's all you really need to do. And if you happen to set this down for, you know, any length of time longer, you know, for a long time, you can actually just store it with the crown out to actually preserve the battery power. All right, but then again, you may not really need to store this because with a watch that looks this gorgeous, this beautiful, shines this nicely in any sort of lighting condition, I'd find it hard to put down. And, you know, as this is a quartz watch, it is extremely accurate, but this is quite an interesting duality for this watch. While it is a quartz watch, it will maintain its accuracy much longer and much more accurately than that of a mechanical watch. The readability, again, is not quite as easy, but if you're getting this watch, are you really going for readability? You're going more for the style, the luxury, the overall look, and as an accessory on the wrist, it is exceptional. All right, this is water resistant actually, down to 25 meters or about 80 feet. All right, and as I showed earlier, the function within the movement actually allows you to set the hour and the minute hand just by pulling that crown out. It's an onyx gemstone on that crown there. If I can just zoom in, it's a little bit difficult to see as it is a very, very tiny watch here. All right. Okay, and let's go over the movement while we're here. The movement is the E15 movement. It has a dimension of 15 by 13 millimeters, a bit rectangular in size with some bowing outwards. I can't show you because, well, you know, the case is closed. The height is about 1.8 millimeters with 57 jewels, with a frequency of 32,768 hertz, as you would expect from a quartz watch. The power source is a 1.55 volt silver oxide battery with about a 3-year lifespan. All right, so about every 3 years, you will only need to change the battery, and that's about it. There's no need to wind this because it's all powered internally by a battery, and thanks to that quartz, that high frequency quartz at 32,768 hertz, it's extremely accurate. All right, and a little note here, this watch has actually been discontinued as of October 2020. It was actually replaced by, I believe, the 4910/1200A010, and it has Arabic numerals on this dial instead. So if you're going for a more vintage style, a very stylistic look, one a little bit more closer to that of the Art Deco era, maybe 50s, 40s, you would probably want to go for this watch. And if you'd like to get it, we can get it for you over here at jazztime.com. Links in the description below. All right, and actually going over this bracelet really quick here, we do have solid 3-piece links all the way through. Again, all in stainless steel, and apologies for my fingerprints there, but it is actually extremely high polish, all entirely rounded. All right, so they give that glowing presence, that glowing look. All right, and then as you go down to the clasp, it is the Genève logo right there, as you would expect from Patek Philippe. All right, and to open it, you just simply pull on it. All right, get your finger underneath and lift. Very easy to open. All right, and it has that double deployment clasp. So for slimmer fits and more snug wear, this is actually quite optimal to put on your wrist, because the single-sided clasp actually has a possibility of pinching. Right, and now this is marketed towards ladies, so the bracelet size is not that large, but for an average size wrist as mine, about 7.25, 7.5 inches in circumference, it actually fits me perfectly here, if I can zoom out. All right, and note that the way that the case actually sort of bends backwards, very much like Cartier's own tank models, the rectangular appearance with that curved body actually makes it very form-fitting, fits my wrist extremely well, and I feel like $1,000,000, although it's not that much, but it is a Patek Philippe, so you're certainly getting what you pay for in terms of this timepiece. Now, who is this for? Well, I would wager a guess, anyone who is looking to accessorize, step up from your Cartier tank model and go to a Patek Philippe. They're known for quality, their quality assurance is amazing, and their workmanship exceptional, far beyond just about any manufacturer I know of. All right, and when it comes to workmanship and overall presentation, Patek Philippe has it. All right, so enough of what I think. What do you think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below, and if you'd like, please do like this video if you learned something. Hit that dislike button twice if you feel inclined to dislike it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, discontinued like this one, or current production, or even pre-owned watches, we have them in our online store, jazztime.com. Link is in the description below.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.